It's day 244.
Of the 29th year and beyond. Well, today's Maundy Thursday.
Maundy Thursday.
And so for those who don't know what Maundy Thursday is,
It's the Thursday before Good Friday.
yes.
It's commemorated, a lot of folks will commemorate it as the time of the foot washing, where Jesus washed his disciples' feet and gave them the example of humility and service.
Which brings me to John 13, verses 1 through 17, which actually talks about just that.
Okay.
And you say, okay, well, how does that pertain to marriage? And so this morning when I was driving into work, it just hit me, about that and how that relates to marriage. And I immediately went to people who have loved ones that they have to care for.
Mm.
Like dementia, Alzheimer's, stroke, a car accident.
Right, any number of things where
number of
someone
things.
is incapacitated.
Yeah.
When you think about foot washing, let's take the foot washing. That's an act that requires humility and intimacy.
It does.
Because the touch, and physical touch is so important. But the touch is an intimate thing. But posturing yourself, to humble yourself to wash someone's feet, that humility and that service is just something that is done aside from ego, aside from pride, aside from anything else but being authentic.
Yeah, and
it's a very loving act.
It is. And what I immediately thought about was, again, you being married to someone and there's an accident or there's progression of aging or whatever. And now you're having to wash this person, help them brush their teeth, maybe even change a diaper, clean them up if they have an accident. All things that I'm 100%, most people don't think about that they may have to do when they say, I do.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the thing. For better or for worse, rich or poor, sickness and health. I mean, it's the totality of that. Until death do we part.
Yes.
And so, that requires love because more than anything else, Gail and I have talked about this many times. Love is about commitment and being totally committed to the person that you love, willing to serve them, not begrudgingly, but lovingly.
And it always goes back to that love that God had for us. We are Christian. And this is such, for me, a very emotional time of the year. Tomorrow is, where we commemorate the death of Jesus Christ. And when I think about my husband and I think about how much I love him, I have to know that if I were to lose my memory or was not able to take care of myself, that I would know that he would do what was best for me. What we have discussed, he knows what I want done, and I him. And I just want to say, just during this time, come on, people in these relationships, it's not easy being married. It's not easy walking this walk. But we serve a God who has given his only begotten son for us. And if you can't take a minute to look at the person that you're married to and look at the benefits that they bring to your life, the joy that they bring to life, even knowing that maybe down the line you may have to take care of them.
Well, on Calvary's cross, Jesus laid down his life. It was not taken. He laid it down in obedience to God's will for his life.
Right.
And Jesus says, greater no love a man has than to lay down his life for his friend. And so in a love relationship, let's just start by laying down the ego, laying down the pride,
selfishness.
all of those things, because I am willing to lay down my life for my wife, for my family. But for those of you who think, I wouldn't do that, let's just start by laying down selfishness, laying down pettiness, laying down foolishness. tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Bye.